What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, germ balls of YouTube? This is Dr. Doug Phil Lacio having too much fun getting rich like I am. When you snap necks and cash checks as hard as I do, you really don't have time for this little bitty thing called sleep. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. So forget it. That's rule number one, okay? In my rule book. So I was up. I'll be honest with you. Okay, I'll come clean. I was up all night watching YouTube videos. I really was. Did pop, 2 shots in the chest, double tap. That's it. Pop, kind of like I do on the snare drum. Don't ever go to Wal-Mart in Bellefontaine, Ohio. Don't do it. It ain't worth it. I've been there twice in like 3 months. I've stood in line. It takes longer to wait through the line to get checked out than it does to fill your whole cart up full of stuff while you wait for people to look at items, then move out of your way so you can go and get stuff. It takes longer if you time it at that Walmart. Both times I've been there the last 3 or 4 months, it's taken longer to wait through the line. I think I waited in the line this morning for about a half hour. I only had like 10 items. I don't want to do self-scan. I hate self-scan. There's always something like, are you at least 17 to buy this dildo? Are you at least 17 to buy this really crappy $3 movie that has a pair of titties in it? We're now getting assistance. Then you gotta wait there, and the thing's like beeping, flashing red light, like, hey, this guy's an idiot. He should have just went to a real checkout. So I kind of formed this phobia of self-scans, and now I'm starting to form a phobia for Walmart. Okay? So there's that. Walmart was the worst. This lady in front of me had the whole belt filled with fresh produce. I don't know how fresh it can be. This is March. Nothing's growing here. So you do the math, okay? This is Ohio in March. There's nothing growing but winter wheat. And she didn't have a belt full of winter wheat. This bitch had apples, 2 coconuts, or pineapples rather, that had not been nothing, you know, it wasn't like in a cup. This is the whole shebang bang with the green leaves and all that. So what do you do with all that? Who takes time to do that? Some loser, right? She had the whole belt filled with this like all plant food diet that probably came in from Mexico. You know, do what you gotta do, boo-boo, to keep that wrinkly ass in shape. That ain't my business, you know what I mean? I live on a steady diet of government cheese and White Castle sliders. That is my prerogative. And for breakfast, I normally have a bump of Coke, a shot of whiskey, and a cigarette. But that's what keeps me young and healthy. That's just me, okay? Aside from that, talking about this chick, had a whole belt full of plant food, and the lady at the register, the cashier, couldn't ring the crap up. We waited and we waited every item. She's looking at a book, trying to find the stuff, punching in a code that don't work. She has to put a new one in. Yada da 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 da. And I'm like, okay, so now if I leave after 20 minutes and go to self-scan, then I'm gonna wait another 20 minutes waiting for someone to come over and help me buy Mountain Men Season 1, because I'm sure you gotta be at least 25 to buy a show where they hunt and kill an elk. It says viewer discretion is advised. You know what else is advised? Don't go to Walmart unless you literally have all day to people watch. They are some of the ugliest people on the planet at Walmart. And I'm not against the handicapped, I'm not against elderly, and I'm certainly not against albinos. But really? You got a shopping cart full of potato chips, hot dogs, a tub of lard, butter, candy. The most popular aisle that had the most people in it when I passed through was the Easter candy aisle. And it's like old ladies. Well, I think so-and-so would like this. Okay, so you're a 400-pounder. You're a tub of lard with a tub of lard in your shopping cart so you can put it on the skillet and make eggs in the morning. Anyways, back to the slow bitch with all the plant food. Everything laid out on the belt. Nothing was wrapped. Apples just rolling around on the dusty, dirty, black, grimy belt. That the register and the belt itself, that like the chrome is faded off where so many people touched it. I really wouldn't. And I totally went the long way because I was talking, which is fine. I do need to stop here, but not. Anyways, like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, this lady had all this crap out, rolling around everywhere, and I'm like, why wouldn't you put, they have those bags, you know, with the little twisties, which you don't need, just put them in the bag and put them in your cart. Why not put stuff in a bag? Like, are you the same kind of person that, like, doesn't wipe your ass after you take a dump? I can only assume that right now that lady's asshole has shit crystals on it. And I don't mean to be profane or inappropriate, but to me that's very appropriate to say. So I waited it out, and I'm literally there a half hour. I think if I go over now, I'll be embarrassed. I already told her I'm going to stay. I told her I had all day, thank God, because here I am at Wal-Mart. You got to just, like, check in. Like, you got to get an apartment, because by the time your cart is ready to be checked out, you'll be well rested and everything, have taken a shower and all that. So that's just how slow they are. I don't know what they're doing. Last time I went, it was like in the middle of the night. There was a line clear back to toys, and there was like one register open. One. And the lady said, you can go to self-scan. The self-scan, there was a person there waiting for a customer service person to come over and help. Their red light was blinking. Dong! We are finding someone to assist you. Dong! Why would I go over there and wait? And it's going to do the same thing to me, because I had porn in my shot. Anyways, then I got up there, finally, after about 3 days of waiting in line, and the lady at the register, her badge said 15 years of service. And I'm pretty sure what it means to say is it's going to take 15 years for you to receive service. This truck bed that I'm in, baby. Let them watch. Bring them over so they can watch. They probably think I am absolutely insane in the midbrain, which is actually pretty accurate. At least I wasn't like that guy I watched earlier who made videos of himself taking an explosive dump on the toilet. Alright guys, peace in the Middle East.